Discover what full-service broking can do for you with Sharekhan's Weekly Market Guide.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Sharekhan Weekly Market Guide podcast, where we discuss the key things an investor or trader needs to watch out for during the week. Please note that this is an informational video and not a recommendation. Now let's have a quick look at what happened last week. Indian equity markets snapped its 4-day losing streak and ended with gains on Friday. The Nifty closed around 15,722 levels. Reliance, ICICI Bank and Infosys were some of the top index performers. Benchmark indices were down roughly 1% on a week-on-week basis. Overall momentum in the market cooled off due to lack of any major events after domestic markets recently hit an all-time high. India VIX fell 5.84% to 12.09 and is close to its lowest level in the last 17 months, which resulted in a range-bound market. On the COVID front, domestic recovery rate has rebounded sharply to 97% from a low of 81% a month back. India is now recording roughly 46,000 cases on an average per day, which is much lower than what it was a month back. Now let's have a look at the key things lined up during the week. US markets to remain closed on Monday on account of Independence Day. During the week, the Fed's meeting minutes will be released, which may give the market participants a clearer view about the central bank's behind-the-scenes discussions on winding down its quantitative easing program. Now, looking at the domestic Indian markets, we believe year on, the Nifty index is set to take leap forward towards 15,900, and once that is crossed on the closing basis, the Nifty can target 16,400 on the upside. On the downside, 15,650 and 15,630 will continue to act as a crucial support zone on a closing basis. Brent crude at $76 a barrel continues to be a dampener for oil importing countries such as India. Now let's have a look at the important corporate action results lined up during the week. Now let's have a look at some of the key events to watch out for during the week in the US markets. Now let's have a look at the technical data. Now let's have a look at what the derivative data suggests for the week ahead. The top 5 stocks where long build-up is observed. The 5 stocks where short build-up is observed. This was all from the Sharekhan Weekly Market Guide series. It's been a pleasure bringing you the Sharekhan podcast, and thank you for listening in as always. Please read all the risk disclosure documents issued by SEBI and relevant exchanges and the terms and conditions on sharekhan.com before investing.
Join us next week for yet another weekly market guide. Until then, subscribe to our channel and never miss another update from Sharekhan. Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.